Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. I'm back with another Plan With Me video and we're going to be doing the first bullet journal setup for 2020. I really can't believe that we're making a January setup already. I literally feel like I just started journaling. Anyways, for this month I chose to do a pop art / comic theme. I've been wanting to do this for about 2 months and I kinda settled for January. So here I am making my cover spread for the month. I decided to go with a small calendar layout as January isn't so busy for me. For almost all of the headings this month, I used the pop art style bubbles and text. On the bottom, I made a rectangle and added 2 smaller rectangles inside and made a small pop art bubble that says growth tracker. For the colors, I used very flat and bright colors. My main colors this month were red, yellow, blue, purple, pink, and orange. And you can see me alternating these colors throughout the month. And for the final touch and to make it look like it's popping out, I decided to make a thick drop shadow to pretty much everything. The text, the bubbles, the calendar, the box, literally everything. And as a surprising turn of events, I didn't do a quote on the left page. In fact, I didn't do a quote at all this month, and that is very unlike me. Instead, on the left page, I wrote Kapow in very big font and drew a bubble around it with 4 beams shooting out. It's kind of weird to explain it, but you guys can see what I'm doing. I also placed multiple stars all around to make the page look more full and complete. This month was pretty heavy on coloring and everything is so loud and vibrant which makes it even more eye-catching, and I think it's a great way to welcome the first month of the decade. Anyways, after adding a drop shadow to everything, I moved on to the next spread. So for my mood tracker this month, I made a bunch of words like bam, pow, bang and scattered them all across the page. This took a lot of tries to fit all 31 words and have them readable enough, which is why if you're doing something similar, I would also recommend you use a pencil beforehand. I actually do all my drawings with pencil beforehand and I don't know why people make such a big deal out of it. I don't think using a pencil beforehand makes you any less of an artist. Of course, if you're more confident, you can go ahead with the pen directly, but for me, working with the pencil beforehand is so much easier. I mean, going directly with a pen would make me so anxious. Anyways, for the color key, I made 6 stars at the bottom of the page representing each mood, and I moved on to my habit tracker. My habit tracker is the same as always. I really like this kind of tracker because it fulfills the purpose, tracking. I feel like the other trackers I've done in the past don't work as well for me, but there are a few more types of trackers like the line graph that I haven't tried yet, so if you guys want to see me try a different type of tracker, let me know. And again, using the same 6 colors, I finished up the spread and added a drop shadow before moving on. So for this month, I decided to bring back my study tracker. I already have a bunch of quizzes lined up and I know this tracker can help me with the quizzes and assignments. I also haven't been able to study as much this month, so I decided to start an advanced prep on my exams. If you're looking for a study tracker, do try out this one and let me know if it works for you. Beside this, I decided to make a brain dump page. This is a very simple page with just a speech bubble with brain dump written on it in the same font. I did make a line border all around the edge to make it look a little bit more clean and composed. Next up is my expense tracker. I've been making my expense tracker from about October and I actually like using it. It doesn't necessarily help me save or anything, but it's a great way to see where I'm spending my money and how much I usually spend throughout the month. It's a very simple spread and I just wrote expenses in a horizontal diamond and used a simple box layout with date, description, and a plus and minus for the money. Beside it is my gratitude list, and this is also a very simple spread. I made a speech bubble with gratitude written in it, and below it I made a box with 31 lines, one for each day. I did go back and add alternating lines in both of the pages to separate the lines and make it look more presentable. Okay, so my first weekly spread for the month. Yes, I actually did a 1 week spread this month, and like I promised I'd try out more layouts for my weeklies. I decided that it's a brand new journal, so why not experiment? I got the inspiration for this spread on Pinterest, and it's just like a comic book page with each column having a corresponding day on top. For Wednesday and Sunday, I made it a little bit different and added a smaller box inside the box. And right below Sunday, I added a small section for goals. So that was it for this month's setup. I cannot believe that we're already starting a new decade. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like this setup and would like to recreate it, please tag me on Instagram and Twitter. I'm SanaRZB and I'd love to see you guys recreate my setup. If you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I wish you all the best for 2020, and despite what it may seem like, this is not the last video for 2019. I do have one more video going up right before the year ends, so do stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!